Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We talking Wemby being eliminated from the finals, and not just eliminated, brother was swept. And respectfully, I'm glad he was swept. Because I want him to come into the NBA with that hurt, with that pain, with that hunger, with that desire to be a winner, man. It will make the Spurs better overall.
He ain't lying.
Because you want Wemby to have to earn it, have to work hard, has to climb that mountain, man, so he can come back stronger than ever, just like Superman did that time.
Not impressed.
But at the end of the day, although he did get swept, I do see this as a positive. And part of the reason why I see this as a positive is because he still was hooping, man. He ended the last game with the 22 points, the 7 rebounds, the 4 blocks. That's what you want from him. He did lay an egg that first game, had people worried a little bit. But if you look at his minutes, he didn't play a whole lot of minutes. It was basically a blowout at that point. But outside of that game, he pretty much gave us what we expect from him. The 20 points, 20 points, the 706 rebounds, and the 4 blocks, and and a few assists here and there. So you can't really ask more from him. That's why I want to see from him in his rookie year. If he end up averaging like 17 and 7, that'd be great. I do think, we probably have to curb some of my expectations on him offensively, because it does seem like he still has some things he has to work on, polish some things, and really get that go-to move that makes him deadly. At the end of the day, I think he just needs the Greg Popovich touch, the Spurs touch. The Spurs are going to do a good job of putting him in positions to be great and put him through the drills he needs to go through. He definitely needs a go-to move, like I mentioned before. That was evident in these finals. He was able to score in multiple places on the court, which is encouraging. But at the same time, he was being bullied a little bit with size or with the double team, when he was swarmed a little bit. And I think if you bring in Tim Duncan struggled with that early in his career, if you remember, with double teams. And he had to really learn how to pass out of the double team and do those type of things. And if Duncan could just drop some of them nuggets about possibly, the bank shot or the jump hook, that would be great as well. Another thing about Wemby's game that I did notice in the finals, and that people, believe it or not, have been complaining about online, is that he does rely a lot to roll into the basket on lobs and, dunks and making short, baskets. He relies on that a lot, but he's 7'6". Of course he's going to rely on that. And if you think about the position the NBA is in these days, playing small ball all the time, having people like Draymond Green start at the 5 or whatnot. Wemby can dominate as long as he keeps his hands above his head. You get what I'm saying? The liability part is he's going to be able to move his feet, to keep up with quicker centers on the perimeter, which I think he has the skill set to do. Obviously, we won't know that until we see it. And then you got to think about it this way: even if he doesn't have the foot speed, the fact that he's a rim protector, 3 blocks here, 4 blocks here, that may offset his deficiencies in other areas. At the end of the day, I was encouraged by Wemby's offensive output in these finals. Obviously he was swept, but I think it was encouraging to see him move with the ball, move without the ball, hit some outside jumpers, shoot well from the free throw line. I think all those things are positives going into the NBA, going into the San Antonio Spurs organization. They're already ready to work with him and kind of polish out some things. And I said it before, I say it again: if he can get that jump hook going, man, it'll be unstoppable. It'll be damn near like Kareem or something. If he can get not the sky hook, but just a regular jump hook going, that would be great. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section if you're optimistic about Wemby's offensive production, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.